Hey, how y'all doing? It's No Bandit back at you today. Today we're going to discuss the benefits of working in the kitchen. Okay, the benefits of working in the kitchen, okay? For one is the food. Okay, that's how you stay jacked, big, and huge, right? 'Cause you're getting more food than all the other inmates, right? I'm in the kitchen. I worked in the kitchen for 3 years, I got access to the cooler. I got access to, when they cook hamburger day, I got, 5, 10 hamburgers. I got big jars of peanut butter, protein. I got eggs. I got everything I need to stay jacked and huge in the prison. I get more food than anybody else gets, right? Anytime, any day, I can go in there and eat. At night and day, I get gallons of milk. Anything, everything's to my disposal in there. You know what I'm saying? To get big and jacked, I bring my boys in there and shit. Because I knew the two staff ladies in there, right? Brought them in there. We close it up and shit. Eat all the peanut butter, hamburgers, milk, eggs. Fucking drinking raw eggs. All to get jacked and huge, man. Eat good. It's the benefits of the kitchen. That's why I stayed in there for 3 years. And also, you got to make all the trays for everybody in lockup, you see. So, there's another good benefit. So, if your boys are in lockup up there and you're making up their trays, see, if someone gets a special tray, you got to make a special tray. Or a Muslim or something like that next door to him or whoever got special trays, they can't touch them trays, right? So I put the tobacco or the dope or whatever in the balloon in the glove and I'd stick it in the food, like the mashed potatoes or whatever, to get it on up there. Sometimes they'll check the trays, but not very often if you disguise it and hide it well. I did it a long time, a lot of times for many people up there, right? My boys or different guys that come pay me because their guys are up there in the hole. Hey, take care of this dude. Would you take care of this dude? They got a special tray. He's got a special tray, you know what I mean? So that was a way to get shit up there, right? To everybody upstairs in the hole. So it's a good benefit of being in the kitchen itself by there too, right? Now there's all kinds of hiding spots in the kitchen. You got the cooler, you got the fucking bakery back there. I worked in the bakery. You got bakery machines, the ovens. You got sinks. You got downstairs in the basement where they keep all the supplies and materials like the flour and all the everything's down there. You can go hide shit down there. Every place to hide shit in the bakery. They got a fucking. Also, they had a butcher's shop in there, so I got my dudes in there cutting fucking butcher fucking beef. I'm taking big ass chunks of beef out of there and shit. Other dudes got hustles and shit too. They sell the beef, they sell the meat, they sell the cheese. They'll go take it out of the kitchen, smuggle it out of there, and take it to the cell house and put it in the fucking garbage sack underneath the garbage sack in the cell house. So go get your food there. Go get the beef or the meat or the cheese, whatever you bought, is in that garbage can. 3, 4 o'clock, whatever time you set it up for. So there's a lot of ways to hustle too, being in the kitchen. With the food and all the shit going on. Like I said, I was there for 3 years. You know, that's how I get really jacked and huge and had a lot of good food but a lot of shit goes down in the kitchen too, right? You know, the kitchen's set up out there in the dining hall when you go out there. It's like weird as hell, right? When I first went there and shit, because you got this huge fucking dining hall and you got one side of the dining hall is fucking for blacks. One side of the other dining hall is for whites. And the middle is for the Mexicans and the Asians and all of them and shit. So it's all separated, right? When I first went in there, I come out of there and shit. I got my work clothes on and shit. I'm walking through there because I got to walk in and out of the gate to get to the kitchen, right? I look down there, I'm like, what the fuck, right? You got all black, all white, and Mexicans and Asians in the middle. I'm like, what the fuck is this? That's separation right there. You're not allowed on the black side. Everybody's got their own tables and shit. It's all fucking situated perfectly, right? You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird to see all that shit like that, right? And then you got fucking back in the back, the COs come in. They call the CERT team, not the regular COs. These are CERT team motherfuckers that are gonna come in, fucking do some damage. They work out. They got fucking outside the fence. They're outside the fucking walls. They got a wall they climb. They got fucking a little workout area. They fucking CERT team ain't no joke. You don't want them motherfuckers coming to get you, right? So the CERT team would come through and have a fucking case with a big ass fucking rifle in it. One of the CERT team, two guys together or whatever. They go up in the chow hall, fucking behind the fucking upstairs. There's a fucking big old tinted window up there. They're up there ready with the gun hole and shit for the chow hall because a lot of shit goes down in the fucking chow hall. You know what I mean? A lot of fighting, a lot of crazy ass shit. So they're ready. They got the motherfucking gun on us while we're eating and shit back there. That's kind of fucked up too. I'm like, what the fuck is that, right? But they're ready at any moment, any time, right? Because shit's gonna pop off, you know. Yeah, but over time, I ended up fucking, I'd go to the black side, you know what I'm saying? I've been down so long, motherfuckers know me. I got high respect and loyalty, you know what I'm saying? So I go over there by the black side. I can sit down on the black side if I want to. You don't see no white dudes over there ever. Once in a while, you see someone over there doing business or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But not very often. Or do you see a black on the white side? Not very often, right? Because it ain't supposed to go down like that, you know? People got, there's certain tables they had for years. Fucking 6 years they had that table. 5 years I had that table, you know, whatever. Everybody has that table for certain years. You can't just go sit there, you know. So it's just crazy. But the kitchen is really beneficial in many ways. You know, the food, stashing shit in there, you know, getting shit to your boys. I mean, black dudes sometimes be in there fucking, he's still a big ass thing of chicken, you know, fuck on chicken day, like 40 pieces of chicken. He'll take it back in the corner, sit in the corner, man. He's back there slinging chicken, slinging chicken, slinging chicken. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of movement, all kinds of shit going on in there. There's COs going in there. You know, you got staff members in there, CO members in there you can talk to, try to hustle, you know, have them bring you in shit and stuff like that, right? There's a lot of benefits working in the kitchen, right? I was there for 3 years. I enjoyed it. I liked the kitchen, right? Good shit, right? But that's all for today, guys. Peace out, everybody. Later.